Hello and welcome to the latest Ark Survival Ascended stream. I'm just setting up all the various bits. Hope we're all well. If you are joining us nice and early, if you can press the like button, it really does help the stream along. I'm just putting my welcome message in the chat. How are we all doing today? We all doing well? Right, let's just get that in there. And pin that message. There we go. So that's a bit done. Let's just give it a minute or so. Let's see who joins before I start running around and doing stuff. I just reminded myself what I was actually doing at the end of the last stream. So we did manage to get a Pteranodon last time. Only level 15 though, so he's going to take some work to get to a good level. And he's going to need definitely some increase in weight so that it can carry myself. And he hasn't got a saddle on yet either, so I need to make him a saddle. So we'll get that done shortly. We also got a boss chops, level 148, which is really good, and they're rideable without a saddle. In fact, he's also got 5 more level ups, so we're going to whack that on melee damage. I treat these as like a tank, and so that's what I'm building me as. He doesn't need to have all this on him, so we'll transfer this out. There we go. We've got a trike at level 107. And he's got 4 level ups as well. So we'll increase his melee damage as well. Basically what I want is a army of dinosaurs that if anything comes into my base, they can deal with it without it being too much of an issue. Now this one's got 11 level ups. So that takes his melee damage to 340. That's level 44 now. The other one was level 40. He's got 11 level ups as well. I think that's down to the fact that in the last stream we kept getting attacked by the dinosaurs coming in. Spare me 1 second. So anybody that saw my stream yesterday will know that I am struggling with a cold. So you will see me pausing to take a drink quite often, just to keep me going. Hopefully I won't have the same issue as I had yesterday. We have to abruptly end it because I had a coughing fit. So let's hope we don't get to that stage again. So let's see what we need for this Pteranodon saddle. That's the trike, patchy. Yes, it's going to the one on the second line. There we go. That's a raptor saddle. Have I not learnt the Pteranodon saddle? Apparently not. Let's go to the engrams and have a look. So let's just type in saddle. And we'll have a look at these. Oh, actually, that reminds me, yes, I think the situation was that when I first looked, we weren't high enough level. We are now. So we need chitin, fibre and hide. let's see what we've got. We've not got much in the way of fibre. We've got the hide, and we haven't got any chitin. So let's take out the tank, our lovely moss chops, and right, we've got a supply drop over there which we're going to go and have a look at first. And then there were several carbon emitters about, and they are very good in their chitin drops, so I think we're going to go and attack some of those. Let's go and have a look at this supply drop first. Hopefully we'll get there before it despawns. There we go. And what's that got? A blueprint for a Mastercraft Procoptodon saddle. Well, we'll take it. It's not got any weight to it, so that's not an issue. Not actually sure what a Procoptodon is. So at some point that's going to be interesting. So not in desperate need for this dinosaur poo at the moment, especially with the fact I've got a Theomia at base. So I don't need to worry about jumping down and collecting that all the time. We have got narco berries growing currently. Just the one plot of it. We will have to expand that at some point. But for now, let's go and hunt some carbon emitters. To do two jobs. One, it'll level up our moss chops even further. And two, it will give us the chitin we need to make the saddle we need to make. So, first one I can see is just here. Now, the only thing I need to watch... one is piranhas attacking me like that. And two, if his mate is around, his mate will also come and attack us. As you can see, we're doing 164 per hit compared to his 13. So that's quite good. What I'm going to do now is jump off, and we'll harvest it with our axe, I think. Yeah, that's giving us plenty of keratin and plenty of hide as well. And I think we're going to take one more. Now, I can't remember whether the moss chop, when it eats the vegetation, gets fibre. It does, and lots of it. So that's the fibre we need sorted. So see here, we've got two carbon emitters in very close proximity. So I'd guess they're quite possibly a pair. So when I go and attack one, the other one might come for us. So let's go and attack this one. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. And I end up just harvesting the body with my moss chop. So that's just see what that's done. It's well overweight for one thing. Let's just drop all this meat and see if we can get his weight down where we need it to be. Oops. Didn't mean to drop those berries, but never mind. Okay, yeah, so he can move again now. What he did get was 50 chitin. So he's nowhere good at harvesting the chitin as what we are when we do it ourselves. But we should have enough now. Shouldn't have done that. So I just hit that thing was there and made it that I'm encumbered again. So let's just I'm going to increase on myself. Let's increase my movement speed a bit and my health, I think. Try and make sure we stay alive. And now I need to try and get my weight back under. I'm 60 kilos over. So let's drop some of these berries, because he's got a lot more berries on him than what he's possibly ever going to need. And we'll drop that wood as well, because we can get wood from other sources. There we go, that's better. Keep pressing the wrong buttons at the moment, so that's not good. My muscle memory seems to be locked into the wrong game. It'll sort itself shortly. So there is another carbon amish there, so we have got another one we could kill if we needed. For now, let's just get back to base. Actually, what I could do, I've got all the items on me for crafting this saddle. Oh, well, the wood, because I dropped it all. Never mind. So, just over this hill. And you can see home. So, nearly back. Making this dinosaur run is making it poop on a very regular basis, which is a handy thing to remember early game if you're in need of dinosaur poop. If you're grinding them and just make them sprint everywhere, they will drop a bit more for you. I think next time I go out to harvest anything, I might use my trike to get that a few levels up. So I can come off that now. Just transfer things across that I don't want leaving on the moss chop. I'll leave it with the berries. I'll literally take vast majority of everything else out, especially all the narco berries. They are very helpful. Right, can I still move? Yes, that's a bonus. Now my fire's run out of wood, so we'll take the meat out of there. So this is the one I use for making the vast amounts of narcotics. So because I've just harvested a whole batch load of narco berries, we can make up another batch. So another 17 that's going to make us. Let's have a few more trank arrows. So just get a bit of wood out of here, and I believe now I should be able to make that saddle. Make sure I click on the right one. Yeah, Trinidad saddle. Yeah, I clicked on the wrong one previously. I didn't need wood for this one at all. So let's get that made up. I just want to craft the one. And then all the additional items I can put in these chests. So, hide in this one. We've been putting keratin in this one as well. Hide. All the fibres going in this one. Put the wood back away. I might have to split this chest down shortly between different materials, because that one's getting quite full already. Actually, maybe just take some of that wood back out. I'll take the loose 30. Put those in there. Take the charcoal out. Put another 2 stacks of meat in there. Bear with me 1 second. So shortly we'll set that going again. Actually, it's night time, so it's a good time to light the fire. So now we can go and put a saddle on our Pteranodon. I think in order for us to ride it, we're going to have to literally have nothing in our pockets, I think. It has got 2 level ups. Quite sure where he's got those from. He's not done a lot. So we'll put his weight up a couple more. So we carry 134 now. If I was to get on him, can he take off? We can. It would be a very slow flight. Alright. No, that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So we'll just land him there for a moment. I'm not going to go start on a flight at night time in the rain, because that would just be asking for trouble. If I close the doors, there we go. So now we know that temperature wise that will regulate it, so that will all be good. See if we've got any spoiled meat in here. We have got another 8 spoiled meat. So trying to keep the meat in good condition in that fridge. So that should mean we're about to make up another 8 narcotics, I think. Yeah, there we go. So now that's going to give us a total of around 69 trank arrows. So that will be enough to do a few tames on the stream. Welcome to anybody new joining us. It's good that you're going to be here. So this one we're just using for random extra items that we're not using at the moment. What I can do is just drop my blueprints in this one as well, I think. Just so we know where they are. I think we've got a 4th just over here. And for now, I'm just going to put seeds in this one. So when we do come to do plots with lots and different ingredients, we know where all the seeds are. Yeah, so that's all the seeds. I've still got some charcoal on me. That wants to go in this one. Yeah. So we go. That's got our weight right down as well now. Let's have a quick look what our weight is. 65. The Pteranodon carry about 140. So Pteranodon's good now for doing a couple of journeys. But I want to get him levelled up before I start doing anything too extravagant. And I might look at putting a second floor on this house at some point. We'll see how that goes. We're doing a better job this time of surviving, so I'm more inclined to do a few more things designing wise. Must remember we're playing on hardcore mode, so I've got to be careful. Otherwise all this will go to waste. And we have now got an awful lot of resource that we don't want to waste. So much thatch in there. Actually, I could do with putting some more thatch in. For the fertiliser. So just bear in 1 second. Where's my compost bin gone? Let me just put my torch on so I can see what I'm doing. So, let's put another batch of that in there. 2 more bits of poop in there would be ideal. Let me just see if anybody's dropped any. Doesn't look like it. Oh, the mushrooms had, but it just despawned as I walked up to it. So, quick show on how this works then. If I click on the theme here and I put in there the stimberries. What is that anyway? Nerdy Glasses item skin. If you can just drop that, I don't want those. Then if you force feed it, for every 5 times you feed it, it will poop. Simple as that. He says. Or maybe it's 10. It's somewhere in that region anyway. Yeah, if you've got enough stimberries, you could just make it poop on demand. So basically getting 3 there actually. Maybe it just auto picked up the previous one and I didn't see it. So it may just be 5. I thought it was 5. So yeah, that can then poop on demand. And that makes the job a lot easier. And my torch is broken. So let's just go back in the house. Close the doors for a minute. And then let's just check what we need to repair the torch. Flint, stone and wood. So a bit of wood. We're not looking so good on the stone items. They seem to be that chest is quite empty, so we might have to look at doing a bit of harvesting on the stone. Although we haven't got the ideal dinosaur for that as yet. For that we'd want an Ankylosaurus. And because they're so far away from where we are, ideally I'm going to want either cryopods or an Argentavis to go and capture one of those. And to have pre-prepared the saddle before we go. It looks to be getting a bit lighter out there, so let's go and have a look. Looks like it is almost morning. So, do we go and take a flight with the Pteranodon? Where are we on the map? Let's just remind ourselves. Right in the southwest corner. And towards the northwest corner, you can just about make out a lighter colouring on the map. That's a snowy area. And that's where we might find ankylos. It's definitely where we might find an Argentaurus. So, do we start preparing ourselves for that? I think first we need to level up the Pteranodon a little bit. So let's ride him, and let's start by just taking out easier dinosaurs. So, maybe this Parasaur. There we go. Didn't really need to harvest the body, but we have done. I'll be careful doing that because otherwise I'm going to be encumbering myself. So I need to be a little bit careful. There was another Parasaur running around somewhere, but we'll leave that one be for now. There's another one over here. One thing I don't want to take out is any metallic parasaurs. Because what I want to do is ideally get a breeding pair of those. And then I can have my own metal and oil farm. So this one's did a good job of running away from us. I was hoping to land before I got that hit in, but just try and finish this valve just so I get the levels up. Come on. I think I just need to get my stamina back first. Shouldn't take too long. Let's have a quick look at how many levels I've already got. Just 2 more. So we'll put one on weight and one on melee damage. Right, see if we can find this one that we've almost killed off. And we could risk going into the caves. But I think my trainer's a little bit too low level for doing stuff like that just yet. If it was like level 50 or 60, I wouldn't be concerned about taking it into a cave at all. There's the Pteranodon swoop attack. Right, I've got a Carbonaris here. Relatively slow moving, so I should be able to take this one out without too much problem. Screen is flashing red. Why is my screen flashing red? Let's just have a look. Don't know. But we're not about to die, which is a good thing. Just increase my food there and increase my health again. And I just need to have something to eat to get my food back up. And the Pteranodon gained another level. So take his melee damage above the 200% mark. There we go. Got another Parasaur here. Just to do that spin attack on it. I want to practice that because when you've got a high level Pteranodon, it's a very effective move. But, it's not a move I've practiced very much. where did that parasaur go? Is it this one over here? With the parasaurs is they all run off. If you don't want dinosaurs to run off, you've really got to look at taking on raptors and stuff, but that comes with its own obvious risk. Since these ones aren't wanting to play, we've got a supply drop over here. Let's go and have a quick look at this, because now we've got a try, and these are much easier to get to. Says as the Tyrannodon runs out of stamina just before it gets there. So we'll just let him recover, and hopefully we'll still get there before it despawns. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get in this one. So it's a Fiume saddle. Could be worse. Unfortunately, I've already got one of those. And since the Fiume is not one that I was planning on riding very much, that's not of a great deal of use. So, right, I'm just going to have to do slow flight because his stamina is not great at the moment. We'll go down here. Stegosaurus, by the looks of it. Trike. That's I think that's a pair of Stegos actually. And that's a Therizino. He's going to attack us. Oh. And he's stronger than us. Let's see if we can take off. Yeah, he's stronger than us. We'll get out of there in a hurry. Oh. Let's hope we got far enough. Oh no, he's waiting for us. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm going to run. My Pteranodon has been killed. I'm now running through dense woodland. Given the music, I think I'm still being chased. Where is my spear? That one. Well, that wasn't what I planned, was it at all? Ouch. Not a good plan. Just be around. I'm just going to have a quick drink. 1 second. I'm just going to pause the game. So, not sure what level that Therizino was. But I instantly knew it was stronger than what we were. And I couldn't escape with my dinosaur. But we've escaped. So, we've escaped the restart. And now I've got piranhas attacking me. Are they coming back? No, they've given up. Good. So, back to base. So, we didn't have that Pteranodon very long, did we? That was clumsy of us. Never mind. That was probably getting one initially. It was such a low level. It was going to take so much effort to level it up. And yeah, we picked the wrong fight there. Let's say, not a complete loss. That would have been devastating if it was a complete loss, given how much progress we've now made on this base. That would have been very frustrating. So, have we got any Pteranodons on the ground? that we can possibly look at killing. Not killing, capturing. Everyone's wondering what this is that's left over here. That's the trap we use for capturing a Triceratops. Another moss chop there. It is level 80, and all you want is a major berry. I haven't got any of those on me at the moment, which is unusual. I'd happily have a second moss chop. I do like those. They're one of my favourite dinosaurs. But right now, that's not what I'm looking for. I need to stay focused. I need is a new Pteranodon. So I need to try and find one that's currently on the ground. Ideally, level 50, level 60 plus would be fantastic. So let's go and see what we can find. That there looks like a metallic parasaur. So he's one I definitely want to look after. What level are you? Although level doesn't matter too much on those. Level 18. Okay. Should I tame that whilst I can? I missed. Not good. Right, go on, fall asleep. No. I'm going to require a second arrow. I'm going to wish now that I'd used a bolo on you and put you down. Never mind. I should have done that the sensible way and stopped him moving first. There we go, there's the second one. Just bear 1 second. Sorry about that. Right, so that wasn't helpful. So I got the parasaur down, but it's gone down in the water somewhere here. So I'm not sure whether he's going to tame or drown. Oh, he's tamed. Cancel. So we've got a tech parasaur. Right, why can't I move? There we go. So that worked out okay in the end. I did a lot of running about there, so I need to get back to home now with this one. Let's just take him back to base. What is he anyway? Let's have a look. Tech parasaur. Male, so we will be on the lookout now then for a female tech parasaur. So our home is just over this hill. And yeah, so when you kill a tech parasaur, you get oil, you get metal, and you get electronics. Which are all quite high level items and all very useful items. Did my tech parasaur get lost following me? Oh no, he's here. Lost sight of him for a moment. Come on. And what you can do if you've got a breeding pair is keep breeding them and then just kill the young, and then you've got a constant supply of metal, oil and electronics, and that will make your late game progression quite good. If you just bear me 1 second, I'm just checking something. 1 second. Right, so about that, back again. So, right, back to focus. We are looking for a new Pteranodon. I seem to say that quite a lot. Let's see if we can find one on the ground anywhere. Relatively local to us, since I'm currently hunting without a dinosaur. Not seeing one at the moment. I'll tell you what would be a more sensible idea actually, and have two benefits, would be to go and get my Triceratops, because one, I said he needed levelling up some because he's only 111, and in addition to that, it will give us some protection if we do get attacked by anything whilst we're out and about. Welcome to those that just joined the stream. Spare me 1 second. I am struggling with a cold at the moment, so I do apologise. Right, let's go and get this Triceratops of mine. Let's go and have a look, hunt round there then for a Pteranodon. Now, my stats today aren't seemingly working properly because I'm currently saying no viewers, and I've got a device on that is watching, so I know there's at least one. So if people are joining and I'm not mentioning that they've joined, I do apologise. Things just don't seem to be working quite properly today. If you do say hi in the chat, I'm hoping that the chat is working. Just bear 1 second. Right. So just keep an eye on his stamina levels. With any luck, we'll get this trike up a few levels, and we're going to find a Pteranodon. That's the plan. Don't know what this is coming at me at the moment. Not anywhere near. Let's look at iguanodon. There we go. So that'll help our levels. Just need to give my trike a little rest. There we go. His stamina's back up. So go and have a look round. I think if I bump into that Thorazino again, I'll be okay this time. This dinosaur is a lot stronger. I seem to be just coming up against a solid rock wall this way, so I'm going to have to spin it around and go the other way. If anybody spots a Pteranodon on the ground, you can shout up in the chat, just in case I miss one. through this woodland area here. It's a bit awkward because I can't really see what I'm doing, but just wait there a minute. It's energy recover. I can see a tail of one of the sauropods going past me. That's as much as I can tell you. Oh, bugs. Ah. Probably cutting through the trees. So let's go and have a look what we've got down here then. We've got Ephemia, Carbonemis, a Pteranodon on the ground. We're going to see if we can get close enough to go and get a level on that without it flying off. Level 60. Yes. Oh, missed. Right, that's that. No, wrong weapon. That's the one. See how many hours it's going to take it down. Oh, I've got a Carbonemis butting in on the picture. There we go, the Pteranodon's down. So I need just to put some food in its inventory. There's that. So just wait for that to tame. Oh, it's a Fiona saddle I got with me. So a couple of stegos here. Let's go and get back on my trike. What's going on here? So I seem to be attacked by compies and this other trike. I don't know why this other trike is annoyed with me. Right, all calm again. Hopefully this Pteranodon is still okay. Visually he was being trampled all over. Right, let me just... Right, his health is coming back up. My health is fine. My food isn't. Pteranodon is now captured. There we go. Right, let's hope he's going to follow. And we'll make our way back to base. So that was successful. And I noticed my trike has got some level ups to do. Once we get back to base, we'll sort those out. So, level 89 Pteranodon on taming, which is very good. So he's got 5 level ups. The reason we've still got the red screen is his health is okay, but because his health is so high generally, it takes a while to recover. Right, back to full stamina, so we'll go again. Just not quite sure what aggravated that other Triceratops, whether it was my trike attacking those compies and accidentally hit the other trike. May have been the case. Level 70 piranha that just decided to start attacking us, so we've dealt with that. Got to let my stamina recover again. I think I'm really going to need to start boosting my dinosaurs' stamina so they can actually get to places a lot quicker. I'm stuck between these trees. Come on. No. I have to reverse out and try and go around them. Or just knock the trees down a bit quicker. There we go. So he's got another level up. Let's put that on stamina actually, while we think about it. He's carrying a lot of weight now that we hit that tree. The extra wooden thatch won't go amiss. Would you believe we've got a wild pteranodon just landed right next to our base? He was only level 30 though, so not too fussed about that one. Right, where's my pteranodon? I need him to land. Yeah, whenever you're ready to land. And then stop. I can go in here then and just make up another pteranodon saddle. So the fire's gone out. We did manage to make up all the meat we put in, so that's a bonus. Leave that spoilt meat in there for now. It's not going to do any harm. So keratin, hide and fibre. So craft the saddle. And see which one it is. It's this one here. Oh, I didn't get enough hide out. It's clumsy of me. That'll be enough then. Clicking all the wrong buttons as usual. Trying to saddle, there we go, craft one of those. Hopefully that'll be the last one I need to craft for a while. Let's just eat all that food to get my food back up. I need to get some water as well, so we'll just go and stick our head in the sea. Well then, where did my pteranodon finally land? Just here. He's got 2 more level ups as well. I'll take him to 91. So we'll increase his melee damage. There we go. And then pteranodon saddle in there. Right, so this one we should be able to ride with no issue at all. There we go. See how much easier that is. I was keeping an eye on that stamina. Not going down as quick as it did on the last one. The more their ability to bear weight, the longer it does tend to last. So we can now make it over to the terminal, which itself is very handy because this doubles up as a crafting area, as well as the summons for the bosses. So we can see there all the different summons levels. So that first boss just requires the 4 artifacts, and if you watched my previous series on Ark Ascended, you will have seen me get all of those initial ones. We never did get round to doing the boss though. We hadn't built the army up enough. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to gradually make my way in a northerly direction up towards the snowy area and see what's about and see whether we would be able to make a taming trap for perhaps a Argentavis. That would be nice. That'd be a nice way to do it today. If we get a better Pteranodon and an Argentavis on the same stream, that would be good going. So just need to watch that stamina, make sure it doesn't drop me down in an area which is going to be devastating, or do something silly like that. So it just kicked me off because we touched the water. Just land. There we go. They do seem a bit slow to land sometimes after you've asked them to. If we do a low level flight, unless we see anything that's going to endanger us, and I should be able to land quite quickly if need be and keep ourselves quite safe. I'm not sure whether it's just dark because of the rain or whether night is approaching, so keep an eye on that. What we got here? Dilophosaurs, by the looks of it. I'm going to take these out quickly. There we go. That's both those killed off. So 2 level ups. There's a bonus for that. So we can boost melee damage and boost weight. So that'll really help. We've got 3 level ups. I was just trying to check that my health was okay. We've got another Pteranodon next to us. Yeah, not going to kill that because it'll fly off before it gets too injured. So keep making our way up towards the northwest corner. We'll have another drink. What I will do shortly is get off my Pteranodon and just double check how close we are to where I want to be. I'm going to safely put down here. So a quick look at the map. So yeah, we're good halfway to where I wanted to be. You can just see on the map the snowy area in that top left corner of where we've unlocked so far. So getting around with flies makes life so much easier, it really does. I'm hoping we don't get it to be nightfall by the time we get there. I've got a horrible feeling that's what's going to happen to us. But we will see. We have got a supply drop just on this cliff here. If I change to slow flight, we maintain my stamina. take us till Christmas to get there. Let's do the fast flight and see if we can get really close. Yeah, we can get really close. There we go. Let's go and see what we've got in here. See if there's anything of use. Thatch. Building materials. Not fussed about that in the slightest. We'll leave that be. Does mean though that his stamina's recovered. And it is still quite bright, so that's a bonus. So quick flight again. And as you can see, we've got the snowy mountain there. Now we are in the territory of aggressive dinosaurs now, so when I put down I need to be very careful about where I land. If you saw one of the earlier videos in this series, not far from here we were forced to crash land on a pteranodon and we got mauled by dire wolves. It was not pretty and it forced a restart because as well as my pteranodon dying, I died as well. So being very cautious when it comes to the plans for taming these high level dinosaurs. It would be nice if I didn't have to restart the game yet another time. So that looks like an Argent over there. So I'm just going to come into land. If you don't annoy them, they tend to leave you alone. Now, what I really need for taming these is some crystal. Because then I can make myself a spyglass. And then I can see which ones I actually want to tame. Now, normally, crystal can be found right on this border. But I'm not initially seeing any. So, and I've got to watch my body temperature because obviously the PvE is on. So if I get too cold and start struggling with the temperature, I'm going to end up dying, so we don't want that. So yeah, just not seeing this crystal at all, which is quite odd. Yeah, my health at the moment is okay. Let's go over a bit further. And no, not spotting any at all. So the other place to get crystal is at the volcano. Oh, hang on. Hang on. No, that's just frosted grass. No. I just wonder whether the locations of it were different between Ascended and Evolved. Maybe I'm thinking more of where it was on Ascended, which is a distinct possibility. Right, we have a loot beam over here, so I'm going to have a look at this. I've got a feeling it's getting dark, so what I'm going to do is travel south to a safer area. Ah, and that just despawned as I got there. That's annoying. So annoying. Okay, so I'm just going to go south a little bit away from what is generally an area of carnage. So yeah, lots of other herbivores around here, so this shouldn't be too bad. It says there's Pegistamax attacks. Because yeah, it does seem to be getting dark, so I think very shortly we're going to have nightfall, and I don't want to be in the middle of a forest or halfway up a mountain when that happens. So let me just jump off and have a look at the map. So there we go, and the volcano is about 30 latitude and 50 longitude, so quite central and quite far north. So from where we are at the moment, we're not actually too far away from it. So it shouldn't take us too long to get there. Let me see. Does it give me a time of day when I bring up this screen? Yeah, 7 minutes past 8. So yeah, it is going to get dark very shortly. So even though I'm not too far away from the volcano, I'm not going to risk trying to get there right now. What I will do is just go just south of this waterfall over here, just so that I'm a bit further away from where the Argentavis and stuff generally are. I'll just land on these rocks here, or not. See if I can actually no, he's not going to land on the rocks for me. So just sit down here on the ground. I'll light a torch shortly so that we can see through the night. Oh, hang on, what we've got here? Is that a little Dilophosaur? I think. We'll deal with that while we can see it. Yeah, only level 10. More of a pest than a risk. But at night time, when their vision's going to be better than mine, these could become a problem. So we'll take them out while we can see them. That'll deal with any issues we have. Right, you're carrying way more meat than what you could possibly want to have. So we'll take those off. We'll transfer that across. You've got 2 level ups. Let's increase weight again a couple of times. One thing with harvesting these bodies of the downed dinosaurs is that he's now got plenty of meat in his pockets to eat, so he won't be going hungry. And while it's night time, I'll just have a quick drink. Just bear with 1 second, I've just got one technical issue to deal with. Right, sorry about that. Almost had a battery issue there. Thankfully we survived that little pause when my eyes weren't on the screen. So let me just see if if I were to take off how much I can actually see around me. Not a lot at all once I get in the air, so no, we're not going to do anything silly. I was trying to progress quicker than what I need to by doing a nighttime flight, but that's not going to be sensible. So as soon as it does get to daytime, we will head off to the volcano and try and find ourselves some crystal. Then we can make ourselves a spyglass, and then we can really start progressing then. Oh, here we go. It's another Dilophosaur coming towards us. That one a bit stronger, level 45, that one. As long as they only keep coming one at a time, we'll be fine. You get 3 or 4 come at us all at the same time, we might be in a little bit more trouble. So just one more level up. And we'll put it on melee damage this time. That takes that over 300%. And whilst it's night time, I might as well try and do my level ups. If I press the right button. So we've got 3 level ups, so we'll boost our health again. And we'll boost our own melee damage. Give us a better chance of survival if the things go wrong. So what do I need to learn? Let's learn the standing torch. I have lots of thatch which can burning those to light them up. So we can light up around our base. Not worried about the fences or the triangle items. Trapdoor, war drums, wooden railings, not fussed about. Slope wooden roof we'll learn, because if we can do a bit more on our build, we can put a sloped roof on it as opposed to a flat roof. We may as well learn the gunpowder because that's going to come in useful. We'll learn the flare gun as well, although it's one item I've never used. The stone pipes, they are going to be vital. So I'm just going to learn all of those sections. Antidote, that'll come in handy a bit later in the game. Bookshelf, yeah, that could come in handy. Under attack. A raptor. It's not good. Not good at all. Level 55 raptor. We survived. Thank goodness for that. And it gave us another level up. We'll put this one on weight this time. There we go. So, okay again for now. Me try and get back to what I was doing. Because we still have another 500 points to use. How far down this list did we get before that little interruption? Yes, we just did all the stone stuff. We did the antidote. Not worried about those for the time being. Scissors will come in handy. We'll learn the wall torch as well. Why not? Those ones are okay for time. I'm going to learn the fur armors because we will be going into the cold areas at some point. Stone walls, stone foundations. They're all going to come in quite handy. We might as well learn the stairs as well. Pike, crossbow. Not worried about the pillars or the reinforced windows or trapdoors. We'll learn the Stegosaurus saddle. I've never tamed a Stegosaurus. It might be worth doing at some point. Water jar. Window frames. Bigger crop lot we've already learned. We'll learn the sloped roof and the stone dinosaur gateway. We'll learn the bear trap. That can be used similar to the boller on some of the larger dinosaurs. Fireplace, large walls, yeah. I can hear lots of cries of dinosaurs in the earpiece. It's making me a little bit nervous. But we'll keep going for now. Large bear trap. Diplodocus saddle, that's quite worth learning. Definitely want to learn the toilet, because again it's another way of creating fertilizer. We'll learn that saddle. We've got a Triceratops near us. That's one that's making a noise in the background. What about the Terrorbird saddle? All the ghillie stuff, we'll learn all that because that is really useful. And we've used all our points up. So that's a nice job we've done there. And as you can just see from the graphics, it is morning. So time for us to head over to the volcano. I say morning, it's daybreak. So we still need to be a little bit careful, because if we land in these woods we're not going to see what's around us. So let me just do a slow flight so it doesn't burn through the stamina so much. I'll try and find a landing point in a moment, just have a break. Torch back on. This looks like a safe landing point. His stamina does recover quite quickly once it's settled. So we are always off again quite quickly. I'm trying to figure out whether that's the volcano or whether there's another mountain to the right. So I'm going to head for this one for now. I think it's this one. What I need to do at some point is just land and just check the map. What this will do as well though, by doing all this flying around, will fully open up the map, which invariably will make things a lot easier going forward. Again, my stamina's just getting a bit low, so we'll put it onto the slow flight. That's a raptor there. I'm going to try not to land next to that raptor. How's our stamina looking? Still okay, provided I don't try and quick flight at any point. Hey, don't get me wrong, we took on that other raptor and won, so there's no reason why we wouldn't be able to do that again. But for the time being, oh, it's got us. A Carnotaurus. So we literally almost landed on its head, which is probably not a good plan. I'm just going to try and get a quick drink, because just there and heading towards us right now is a raptor. Thankfully I saw it before it saw us. I'm just going to take off. I wasn't getting any hits in there, so we just slow flight for now. just to try and get away from it. There is an Ankylosaurus, I do believe. And I'm just going to try and land just here. Then have a look around and make sure we've not been followed. Yeah, that's fine. And there's another one of the tech dinosaurs there as well. But that's not, I don't think that's a tech parasaur though. No, it's not. So, got a couple of ankylos about, so that's quite good. We'll remember where they are for when we actually are ready to tame those. Right, let me just check the map. I'm looking up that way. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the volcano. There are various big hills and mountains in the game. So making sure you're actually going to the location you actually want is important. This is a steep climb now. Hopefully when we get to the top we will see some crystal. And then we can really start progressing our game forward. Come on, we're nearly there. Ah, can't see a thing. Right, let's just land and recover our energy. I can see some, I think that's crystal over there. We have got a supply drop right on top of the volcano. Look at that. Well, that's definitely worth a look. Let's go and have a quick look at that. Now, this is one area where I definitely don't want to run out of stamina. Could you imagine if I ran out of stamina and went crashing into the lava? I've just got a warning there that I'm overheating. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, this is terrible. Stop. Well, what can I say? That is so frustrating. All I tried to do was get off my dinosaur to have a look at that supply drop, and I tumbled all the way down the volcano and died. And we are playing on hardcore mode, so you know, everything we've done, all that sorting out of the engrams that we've just done, all lost. So what do we do now? Where do we go now? We're going to go on the east coast. We're going to do it differently. For anyone who hasn't seen that live, that is going on a shorts reel. That will be out in the next 24 hours. Right, create new survivor.
Are you the one I've been waiting for? You might be.
If I'm the one you've been waiting for, bad luck. You're going to be waiting a long time. Right, let's quickly look at the map. So we've spawned it into a medium zone. swampy area with the looks. Not too far from Herbivore Island, I think. Although only having part of the map open, as in the part I'm stood in. Can't be certain on that. So here we go again. Restart. Let's sort out all these items that's on the beach. So I've got a few rocks and stones. Crafting, weapons, primitive, melee. Let's make ourselves the pickaxe. We have 2 level ups already. Let's bang that on the health. Not that that helped me last time, but there we go. Hatchet, spear. Let's start loading the engrams. What the? God, made me jump. Just had a Pteranodon land on my head. Level 15. Well, you know. It's not like I was going to want that one, so that's not so bad. Let me just run this way a little bit. And just on this corner, just dump all these items that I've got that I don't want. There we go. That's cleared my inventory out a little bit. Let's put the pickaxe into my hotbar, such that now we can get a few more materials a bit quicker. I've managed to find a rare mushroom. Oh, I was hoping to kill that pteranodon before he took off, but never mind. Only because I could have done with having the food ready. Oh, what? So that looks like a meat eater's just come onto shore and started attacking the local dinosaurs. It's a Caprosaurus or Caprosuchus. Let's hope between us we can kill it. There we go. Now look, Carbonomus, I helped you out there. Leave me alone. Got no qualms with you. So I am glad to see this one dead. And there we go. I'm tired. All that hacking. What the? Oh my. Well, yeah, this is the issue with starting on a medium area, isn't it? Everything's going crazy already. I haven't even made myself any armour yet. Oh, and he's coming for me now. This isn't going to end well, I don't think. This is not going to end well at all. And there we go. Killed by a Caprosuchus. The problem is with playing it on hardcore mode is that early game you are more likely to die because you've got no armour, you've got very little in the way of weaponry, so you're just trying to get started and something crazy big like that comes in. There's not a lot you can do about it. Laugh it off, start again. Hope your spawn is a little bit more generous in its exact placement. Well, it's placed me actually in the water, which, in a swampy area. So we are at risk of the same types of dinosaurs as what we've just had. Let's just again quickly try. None of these roots are hittable to get any wood. See if we can hit the tree a bit further up. There we go. Couple of stones. There's a Titan boa there. So I need to very quickly get myself made a pickaxe before anything else. Let's forget about health. Let's focus on melee damage. So that's the Engram points used already. We've got ourselves a Titan boa egg. Ah. Let's not pick that up. Last thing I want to do is aggravate a Titan boa right at this point. So, can I hit that and get flint? No, I don't think I can. I can just pick it up. So I get ourselves quite a bit of stone. Can I make myself the spear? Fibre, flint and wood. No, so I need to actually find a rock I can harvest to get some flint. Let's just try this rock here. No, that one's just for decoration. Lovely. Lovely decoration as it is. That's not the response I wanted. Okay, so yeah, middle of the swamp. I can hear lots of bugs and other creatures here, there and everywhere. That's a big dinosaur headed towards me. Let's run away. Let's run away. If I run up the shore, I'm going to run into a Titan boa. If I stay where I am, I'm going to get attacked by that. Oh, this is all lovely. This is all lovely. And all the time, at the minute, I can't harvest any stone to get myself better weaponry. So let's just keep running. And I've got through this bit of water here. Oh, this looks a bit more calm. Mystic Moon SOS, Mystic Moon 2. Yes, thank you, Mystic Moon. Sorry, I was a bit slow spotting that. I've been a little bit distracted. So there's another Titan boa over there. So lots of stones I can pick up, but no stones I can hit to get some flint. And I really do need flint urgently. It's one of the key components for an awful lot of things. Let's keep looking around. Right, there's a bit of a dinosaur fight going on over there. I don't want to get involved with, really. Let me just check the map and see how far around the corner I am. Quite a way around. I keep travelling north a bit more. There's some rocks over there I can hit. That's what I need. and a dinosaur that needs to die quickly. Oh, just managed to kill that before it decided to spit at me. So we've got hide, we've got raw meat. So we have now the basics of survival. If I can hit this rock, get plenty of flint. There we go. Now I can sort of rest for a moment. My food is looking terrible. My water is looking even worse. So let's at least deal with one of those issues. Right, now I should be able to make myself a pickaxe. No, I haven't got enough thatch. Well, that's an easy solution. Now I can make myself a pickaxe. And the next thing I need to be making is a campfire. Right, so temporary base, campfire. What was just why did I just do that? Silly of me. Right, inventory. That in there. That in there. Let's light the fire. Let's get ourselves some food very quickly. That'll give us a good start, and I could do with making a spear as well. So, have I learnt the spear yet? I have. I need fibre and wood. Right, so let me just put my axe in my hotbar, where I mistakenly put that campfire, and then put the meat in there as well, so I can eat that. Fibre and wood is what we need now. So that gives us plenty of wood. Put that away. I should get some fibre. Let's just keep going. So 66 fibre. Let's come back to our area here. So now we can make a spear, and we can make a torch as well. Put these straight into the hotbar as well. So we're looking a little bit more organised, a little bit better defended. Let's put some more wood in here. Let's just split that in half and put half into the fire. So because I've started so many builds in so many areas of the map, if we end today's stream where I've died, what I might do is then delete the save completely and start again, so there's no scatterings of my buildings here, there and everywhere on the island. Otherwise I'm going to run out of places to keep spawning in and not keep bumping into them. I think we're quite possibly in double figure deaths on hardcore mode, which is a little bit frustrating, and it was definitely frustrating today given how much progress we'd made to, in the process of getting off a dinosaur, take such a terrible fall and end up dying. So it was very, very frustrating. So I'm not going to build a house straight away. I'm going to start trying to level up as quick as we can. So I can actually make a better house off the bat. I've got 5 level ups already. And so we're just going to put this all on melee until we've got a good level. Let's learn the rest of the cloth armour. We'll learn the storage box because I think I'm going to need that quite soon. Am I down to the wooden? I'm not. So let's mortar pestle narcotics. So all helpful stuff. Right, have we got any supply drops near us? No. So that's not going to be an option. Let's go and have a look at this Lystros, I think it's a Lystrosaurus, and see if we can't tame that. Put the taming food in the last slot. So if I put these Tinto berries in there, I can now just walk up to it. It's a level 50, so this is a good one to start with. We can pet it. And what I can do is just use it as a bit of a storage for me. If I put my stone on there and the wood, he's not going to be encumbered. And now no longer am I. So level 74 now. Let's go and have a look at this other one. And this is another, this one's level 10. So we'll leave that one. So this was a Lystrosaurus. Let me see on the engrams how far down the Lystrosaurus saddle is. And whether we've down that far yet. I don't think we are. I definitely can learn the spyglass one. No, we've not learned the Lystrosaurus saddle yet, so what we're going to end up doing is killing some dodos. Just to try and help us level up. There, we've got some more hide. Did I make myself any clothing yet? I've not. Every time you craft something you get XP for it, so I really should be remembering to do stuff like this. I'm short on fibre to make the second item. So we'll just run over here. And that's plenty fibre there. So now I can make the second item. Let's put the first one on. And we've got enough left to make ourselves a hat as well. So there we go. We've actually got ourselves some clothing on. What do I need to actually make the gloves and the boots? More fibre. Just more fibre. So that's easy enough. So just grab a load more. It also means as well we've got an absolute ton of berries. So we can keep ourselves well fed. Don't want to venture too far from a base as it is. It is literally just a campfire on the beach at the moment. We'll keep harvesting these dodos. So we've got plenty of food and plenty of hide. Right then, let's see what we've just unlocked. Carbon Amis saddle and the Parasaur saddle. Still not the one we want. Unlocked the boller. And small crop plot. Stone arrows. So technically, if we're trying to land an extras now, we could make ourselves a boller and knock it on the head with a club until we knock it out. So let's just see what we need to make the boller. Stone. That's easy enough. If I just put my spear away, we can just walk around the beach, pick up some stones, and that's that sorted. So there we go. Make a boller. And I'll add that to our hotbar. And if we're going to attempt that, we'll need the club as well, won't we? So, melee weapons, club. I just need some wood. Well, I'll put all the wood in this one here. So, rather than going harvesting a load more, just transfer what I need. And there we go, wooden club. So anything we do want to try and tame, we can knock it out and use the club. So we've got a Triceratops over here. Now, from experience, there's no way I'm going to try and tame that without a trap of some sort. And since we haven't got the wooden foundations and stuff yet, that's not going to be a possibility. So let's go and do some more harvesting and try and get another couple of levels up. So again, I'm quite encumbered again, so we'll just transfer all this stone across. The metal across. Need to be careful actually, because my Lystrosaurus now is almost fully encumbered, so we'll whack some on his weight with his level ups. There we go. Keep him going. And we're looking... Oh! That's not good. I couldn't actually see it. I got the green screen. We survived, so that's all good. So yeah, the Lystrosaurus is looking quite full on weight because of how much I've put in his pockets, and equally so am I. Now what I do need to do is just go and dump all these additional items that we don't like. So let's just go and dump all those down here and clear out my inventory. If I do a full reset of the island and clear out all of my previous builds on there, I will try and find in the settings how to adjust that so that it doesn't constantly put those into your inventory on every reset. So let's boost your weight a little bit more, and then you should be able to move a little bit quicker. So I'm trying to hold on until I can get wooden foundations. We have another level up. So again, we'll put on melee damage. That takes our melee damage to 200, which hopefully will be enough for now. We can now do wooden foundations and wooden walls. And that's all we've got enough points for. But that is great, because now... Come over to my Lystrosaurus and grab that wood, and I should be able to now start crafting our first structures. So, wood structures. Not got enough wood for the first foundation. Okay, not a problem. And now, because the harvest amounts, I am very encumbered. But I should be able to make several foundations. Let's have a look. I can make 4. Now, we're not going to have a 2x2 house, but at least that's a good start. And now you can see my levels coming up quite quickly. So now that I've got my melee damage up quite a lot, I'll now start putting some on the health in the hope that if anything does come in, we will survive a bit longer. So wooden ceiling, wooden door frame, wooden doors. Obviously it's had to go back and learn the thatch ones first. That's just the way the game works. Now I'm looking for the Lystrosaurus saddle. You'd think with that being such an easy tame, it'd be quite an early one to learn, but apparently it's not. So we still can't ride the one dinosaur we've got. But hey, that will come in time. So let's start making ourselves a wooden base. We have ourselves 4 foundations to start ourselves off. So that's a good start we've got. How big a base do I want to start off with? 3x3 I think works quite nicely, which is another 5 bases required. So let me just have a look at how short we are and what we're short of for making those foundations. Thatch and wood now. So again, it only requires me to go and take down a tree. So that's it a few times with the axe. And then a few times with the pickaxe. There we go. And then let's have a look at how many more I can make. Another 2. I think we've run out of fibre. So wood and fibre is what we're running short of. Thatch we've got loads of now. So we'll go and harvest the fibre first. That should keep us going a while. Do that first because it's not as much weight as what the wood is. So once I start hitting this, there's a good risk we'll be encumbered. That's another 2. It's going to give us 4. So I'm just 1 short of what I need. Just doing it a little bit more wood. I think that's going to do it. Yep, there we go. So that's the 5 required. So we're going to start. That'll be the base sorted. That looks there like to be a moss chomps. So that is definitely where I'm going next. It's just that's the base down. So we can run over to here. What do you... Wait, you're level 45, so not a bad level. And it's a Tinterberry. Hang on, you're on Wash Chop, yeah? There we go. And the bonus with the moss chops is it doesn't need a saddle. So we've got now a dinosaur we can ride. We can run about a bit more. We can level him up quickly. We can level ourselves up quickly. This is better. My Listrosaurus is still on follow, so he will come back to us shortly. These other dinosaurs about now, we could just kill quickly. Clear the area a little bit. I think we managed to kill the flyer before it flew off. So let's a quick look. My moss chops gained another 4 levels in very quick time. And we're going to boost his melee damage like I was doing on the previous attempt. We are going to have him as a tank dinosaur. So I want him to have really high melee damage. I want him to be the one that's the protector for us in this area. Now it's raining and it looks like it's getting dark as well. So I need to now start thinking about walls. So let's see what we need for the walls. Just more wood. In fact, if we get a lot of wood, then we're going to make a lot of walls very quickly, because we've got all the other items. So I can make 2 so far. So wood being the issue. Right, let's boost up that health a bit more, and let's boost up my movement speed so we can run away if need be. I need to eat, so I'm going to have to sort out the engrams in a little while. Let's take down this bigger tree here. So as you see, it's saying I'm encumbered again. I won't be once I've made these walls. Another 4. So the perimeter of our build is 12. I'm probably going to make 2 doorways on that, front and a back. I probably should have made some windows actually, but let's not worry about that for now. Right, let's. I can't move. I've still got too much weight I'm carrying. Let's have a look. How much over am I? Only about 8. I drop this excess food that we don't require. Should just take me under my maximum weight. No. Apparently I'm not under by enough to allow me to move. Let's drop that because it's a bit early game for wanting the spoilt meat just yet. Now as you can see, yeah, it's gone dark. I also think, oh no it's not, I thought my fire had gone out, but it's still there. So put these walls around. So once I get onto my platform, I'll have a look at how many I've actually got. I might leave one side of the build open for now, just in case we decide to extend. I can't get on at the moment. So let's see if I can place some of these. I can't see what I'm doing. Where's my torch? That one. Now I can see what I'm doing. There we go. So put one there. So we'll fill in these corners and this corner. And then Actually, I think my 3x3 will be plenty big enough for what we need for now. So, Mostops is looking fine. He's got another level up. So, we'll give him some more melee damage. He's really happy about that. So, if we put a door on this side here, a door there, 2 more walls, and then a couple of windows. So 2 windows, 2 walls, 2 doors, and that'll be the first section round. Will be done. Just trying to jump over my dinosaurs to get to this campfire, because what I've got in here is a whole load of meat, which is very helpful because I am constantly hungry on this game. So that's my food back up to the 100 where I like it. That's good. So we're level 21 already, so we've leveled up quite quickly. Now, one of these dinosaurs has got some metal, I believe. Yes, just the 2. It's not enough for what we need. What I will do is I'm going to add some weight to this one. I'm going to use him for mobile storage. He needs to be able to carry quite a fair bit. So, just bear 1 second while I have a quick drink. We already have as well 2 narcoberry seeds. Now, I believe somebody just pooped, but who was it? And can I get it? Let's go and have a look around. Yeah, there. So I've picked that up. So, if I can make a crop plot, we could instantly start making narcoberries. So, farming. I need fibre and stone. I don't think any of these have got any fibre on them, but I know I've definitely got the stone. So I'll move the stone across. If I tell you all to stop and then just ride by Moss Chomp. I do believe the Moss Chomp is quite good at getting fibre. I hope so. Yes, 316 of it. Well, there's an awful lot of thatch as well. Jump off him now. Just worry about taking the fibre off him for now. And maybe the wood. He's just gained 3 level ups from that little journey. So take his damage up to 360%. We have already got a whole stack of narcoberries. So we are going to make very quick progress towards tranquilizers. As soon as we've unlocked the relevant engrams, we'll be well on our way. It would appear that I am encumbered again. So let's get this crop plot made. I can only make the 1. Because I am 1 stone short. I've been able to make a second one. So I just double click there. That puts the 1 stone I need into my inventory. And I can make another crop plot. That gets my weight down enough that I can Now move. I think. Yes. So we can go and create 2 garden plots down here. So a quick look at the time. I've just been streaming for just over 2 hours, so it doesn't look like this stream is going to end up with me dying. What a bonus. Put those 2 right next to each other. I've only got 1 fertilizer, so let's just start filling these up with what we need, and then on the next stream we will keep developing this area. And given that we died midstream today, I think we've made pretty quick progress. Oh, cool. Pick up that poop. There we go. So all I need now is for it to rain on the game, and we will have 2 knockabout plants already on the way. So that's where we're going to end the stream. A devastating death. Look for that on the shorts. I think that's going to go quite well. But a restart and already 2 dinosaurs over level 70. One I'm going to use as a mobile storage, and one is I'm going to use as my usual tank. And I don't think we're far on this spawn point from the lava cave. So that moss jump will be going into the lava cave in the near future to gain some serious levels. So let's watch out for that one in an upcoming stream. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you can join me again soon. Bye for now.